I've been an American citizen my whole life, and with foolish and misguided pride, I believed that I lived in the best established, most advanced country in this world. Never mind never having enough, being enough, or knowing enough to be counted. Never mind seeing more people without than with. I believed the lie that America the Great was the land of the free and the home of the brave. But no, America lies. America is the land of the bound, the silenced, the broken, and the home of the savage. As America shows more of its true colors, I feel more and more out of place on its soil. I hate the roots of America, built on hatred and arrogance, coupled with greed and feudalism. America's establishment was made to take from the unsuspecting trust of others. And this root has continued and worsened, even as our ozone layer thins. Like Abel, our blood screams from beneath America's soil. Grounding is difficult in a place where your ancestors' blood screams for relief that they never found in life, and quite frankly, that we still wait on to today. That resolution seemingly will never get here, but enough is enough. My babies will not know death in a land that never let them live. My life has been sacrificed enough. Empty, crushed, used, disappointed by systems designed to steal, kill, and destroy. God doesn't live in America. He only dwells here for the sake of his people. And I refuse to let a system built on lies, death, racism, and oppression continue to decide the futures of the ones that I love. I survived the cage, so we all get to fly free. God chose to hand me a staff and loaded me with vision, and now is the time. I've always heard I want to live a life that's pleasing to God. I do too. I just finally know what that means and what it looks like. I'm not meant to flounder and fail, surviving rejection and no after no. I'm meant to live a life full wealth and stability, alignment and prosperity, thought and wisdom. After all, we are the elect of God. We cannot be fooled any longer. We'll live a life where food and water is clean for real and for everybody, where the word of the next man is trusted and the image of God is pure, not filtered through rage, jealousy, insecurity, and control. A sovereign life of stillness and spirit-led authority where joy is real and no one's waiting on the other shoe to drop. Where happiness doesn't require a weekend pass or come with a price tag often too few can afford. Where being seen does not equate to being judged or shamed or even put to death. Where money is not tied to exploitation and my children's ingenuity isn't stifled by people who just want to steal their ideas anyway. Where acknowledging my ancestors isn't scary or taboo or deemed sin, and where rest is not rewarded with guilt. I will live freely and wholly in sync with God, with the earth and with the sky. And I will never again be found guilty of believing America. I will not wait to be accepted, to be seen, or to be given permission to be myself. I will not depend on a government who refuses to see me while paying me less than my worth with a dollar that's not even able to hold its own value. I will not depend on your clock as it steals my life and calls it time and uses that same construct to curse my years. I will not depend on a church system that bears the name of God but erases God's true essence, watering down and mocking my culture while devalidating the pure and living essence of God. I will not again depend on the validation of a country that could never understand me because its only goal has ever been to silence me, crush me, erase me, and imprison me. I will not depend on a system to help me that made my need negative, instead of an innate trait that indicates the true nature of humanity itself, denying the truth that we are and should be all jointly fit together. I will never again depend on America. America lies, and does not deserve me. I am a protector. I protect legacy, plain and simple. I stand to protect the legacy of my lineage, the ancient memory of my soul, and those like me. I protect knowing, the wisdom, the brilliant strides that my people died for and in. The truth America wanted to erase and kill. I protect the vision of my children and others like them who were born to disrupt this corrupt regime and empire. I protect the memories of those who died in the fight, whose blood still calls out and speaks the truth that though trampled underfoot, remains undefiled. I protect the role of my grandmother Dorothy and the unfinished work of those gone too soon. I protect joy as a birthright, not as a privilege. I protect survival, covenant, history, God. This isn't just about me either. This is about every stolen seed, finally ready to be properly replanted in the right soil and in the right land. No, we cannot unify and come together until America has answered for the pain and the hurt that's in the bones that built up this nation. Because we remember.